Hey, my babies, it's Auntie again. Thank you for joining me here on the channel. If you don't know, I am Lala, and I am here to give you the message. I am so grateful for all of you all that blew up that last video. You doing it for your girl. Woo! Yes, yo. Like when you showed up and you showed out. And I thank you and I love you for that. Do one thing for me before we start. Take this hand, take that hand, and just give yourself a big old hug because you deserve it, baby. You deserve it, boo. Okay, so we got to continue on this vibe, on this ride, on this journey. I'm calling out some people today. If this is your message, it's your message. If it's not, just continue to zoom on by. Okay. But today, some of you all is not taking care of your health. I said it. You've been eating the same way you've been eating forever. And it's not doing you a bit of good, okay? And you probably know this, but you're hard-headed. You stubborn. You don't want to listen. Like, you've been told to change your habits. You've been told to exercise. You've been told to put yourself first, but you don't listen. And baby, we want you to be around. We really do. And in order for that to happen, baby, you got to start making some changes in your life. And don't be telling me that, oh my gosh, Auntie, I'm this, I'm that. You know, at my big age, I can't do this. I can't change. I'm going to be who baby, I don't care what age you is. You can be 0 to 99. You can make a change in your life. What did Michael Jackson say? He said, I'm going to make that change for once in my life. And you know who he has started with? He started with the man or the woman in the mirror. Don't pew pew me. I'm just a messenger. All right, but let's get into this reading, baby. What do they need to know today, Spirit? Because they hard-headed and they stubborn. Like, I feel like they want a swift kick on the booty. But I think they kind of like that because they kind of a little kinky and dirty and a little nasty, a little sadomasochistic. But I digress. We ain't going into that route. That this reading is not what it's about. It's not. You a little freaky, though. You a little kinky freaky thing, but it's okay, baby. We all got a little kink, a little freak in us. So, hey, okay. All right. First card out is bliss. Trust. You've got this divine light. You've got this divine message that you have been given. And trust that is for your good, baby. Because like I said, we want you around. We don't want you kicking the bucket before it's your time. But you got to trust what you're giving, the messages that you're receiving from the professionals, from your ancestors, from your dreams, your inspiration. Like, they're not telling you this just because. Like, you have one life to live. Are you going to live it to the fullest, or are you going to let it live you? I don't think you want that, do you? Okay. All right, next we got conjuring legacy. So you might have kids, or you might want to have kids, and you have a legacy to build upon, to grow upon, to strengthen, to nurture, to grow. Like, you are the one that they're going to be talking about for generations to come. Like, you are that one, okay? But in order to do that, you got to change up what you're doing now, because what you're doing now ain't serving you. It's not serving you. And then we got gratitude rampage is already happened. So, like, they trying to tell you, like, you trying to fight against it. You trying to go against what's happening and everything. And the wheels have already been put into motion. You might like to smoke you a little herbal too, you know, if it's healthy for you. And there's not just the illegal herbals. You've got lavender. You've got Damiana, you've got Blue Lotus, you've got a multitude of herbs that you could ingest and partake of. And if smoking ain't your thing, that's okay. You might like how I got the incense going. You might want to do that. Or you might want to also, take it in a tea. But you got to wake up, baby, and listen to the music, because you get messages and signs all the day long. You might you might need to even write it out as well, is what I'm saying. And that confirmation, yeah, I'm getting a little choked up. So that means you've got to start speaking up. You've got to start communicating. You've got to start making it an active habit for you to come through and do some things better in your life. Like I said, baby, you got that king energy. And this is also giving me Aries energy here. So you could be, and Aries is also kind of giving me goat energy. So Capricorn energy. Capricorn does represent Earth Pentacle energy. So that is stability. But like, you are the king or queen of your castle, of your throne. And once you start making these changes, life is going to become a lot more stable for you, because you've been going through a mess of chaos. You have. And it's because you ain't been listening to your ancestors, your guides, your spirit, ancestors, God, divinity, whoever you align with. You've been going in against it because you think you know better than everybody else, baby. Did nobody bring you here to this earth so that you know everything? Because you don't know everything. Stop thinking that you know everything. And yes, I'm going to talk to you harshly. I will be that one, because some people like to dance around and oh, woo, 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 it's okay. You could do it. No, auntie going to get in that ass. You hear me? I'm going to get in that ass because you need it. Shh, don't play with me. Do not play with me. You want to fight? You want to tussle? Come, bring it on. Bring it on. Let me at it. Wizard Vibes energy. Oh my gosh. And that's something you need to do a lot more too. Laugh. Gosh. You don't know how much a good laugh. You don't know how much a good laugh is so worth it. So needed in life. Too many people walking around, whoa, it's my life. My life sucks. Nothing great about my life. I can't laugh because if I do, it breaks my face. Get out of here. We don't want to hear all that. We don't want to hear all that. You ain't hearing that from me. We ain't like that over there. Okay. So this is the Secrets of the Ancestors, and the last deck was the Metaphysical Cannabis deck. So if you're interested in these decks, they'll be listed in my Amazon store down in the bio. But yeah, we got the Judge. So yeah, here come the Judge. Yeah, because it's time for that balance and that stability in your life. You've been, like I said, you've been out of balance with yourself and with your body, with your life, with your health. And you see the divine is pouring this into you. You've got to get yourself in alignment. You are so misaligned right now. That's why things are not going well for you. And I understand you might not be the one that like to take pills. You might not like to go to the doctor and stuff like that. But you got to have maintenance. Okay, I'm going to put it to you like this real quickly. Okay, so you own a car, right? You might have brought it brand new to you, or used. So are you necessarily a car person that know how to put the whole car together? No, you don't. So what happens? Sometimes you got to have a repair. Sometimes you got to have a service. Sometimes you got to have a maintenance. Who do you go to? You go to the mechanic or somebody that works on cars that you trust, right? What do? They do the service for you. They do the repairing. They give you the diagnosis, right? And then you follow through with whatever is next. Now apply that to your health and your body. Were you the one that created your body and put everything in it? No, you are not. So sometimes you got to have a little maintenance. You got to have a little physical maintenance, a little mental maintenance, a little spiritual maintenance. And so you go to somebody that knows about those different modalities, don't you? Okay. Okay. I'm going to shut up. No, I'm not going to shut up. But I'm going to say, that's all I'm going to say on that topic for now. Okay. Clarity. Air, altar of air. So this could be you, could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius possibility. But didn't I talk about communication, speaking up, writing it down? That's all related to the mental. So again, either you might have something going on with your brain, your mind, your short-term memory is not very well, or you might have some type of thing going there, or it could be throat related. It could be having some type of throat issues. So if you are having those, please go have those looked into, because with this air of clarity, this altar of air, this clarity, you're seeing, things for the bigger picture. And I'm like, if you want to have that that legacy, and even this right here, like you could be a storyteller, like you might have a story to tell, and in order to pass that on, you have to give that to the next generation. So like I said, you have so much work and purpose here on this earth, and it's not time for you to go, but you got to make some changes in your life. You got to change your food habits up. You can't be drinking all them sodas. Sodas are not good for you. Okay, you might indulge in one every now and then, but you drinking 2, 3, 4, 5 a day. You going through packs a week. You almost like a smoker. You going through packs of drinks. Stop it. Stop it. It's not good for you. It's harming you, boo-boo. Root of air, explore. So yeah, there's definitely some exploration when it comes to either your throat chakra or your crown chakra. Mental energy is definitely happening. Something here is being affected by either your throat or your mental clarity right now. And so, yes, there's this time for exploration to figure out what is going on, what is happening with you right now. So, yes, please go get them checked out. Please do. And look, the star here, spiritual rebirth. So, like, I'm having a feeling like you're forgetting important moments. You're forgetting different appointments that are happening. Something is happening with your mental right now that you really need to get focused on. You might even need to go to a talk therapist, talk some things out. You've got a lot of stress on you right now, and you're holding it in, and it's not beneficial for your health right now, okay? Because like I said, we want you around. We really want you around. And there's some pieces and parts of the puzzle that are missing right now because you haven't been taking care of yourself. And if you have been taking care of other people, you're pouring more into other people than you're pouring into yourself. Guess what? Stop that. That was me spanking your behind, okay? Stop that. Because you're only as good as you are if you are fully filled up, rested, rejuvenated, and taken care of. Because can't nobody take care of you better than you can take care of yourself. And that's the truth, baby. That is the truth. And yes, I am giving you that neck action. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I'm going to pull from this one more deck, like, just as a final clarification, because, like I said, you hard-headed and you stubborn as F. You don't like to listen to nobody. But guess what? Maybe you'll listen to me. But no, you the type of person that needed beat into you like 6, 7, 8, 9 times. It's something really, 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 really major has to happen to you in order for you to actually, like, wake up. I'm like, dang, everybody been trying to tell me and everything like that, but I ain't gonna. Okay, so we got mature woman And we got toil and labor. And we got marriage. So some of you all might be married. Some of you all might be in a relationship. Some of you all might not have walked down that aisle before. But it could possibly be you marrying somebody in the future. But in order to do that, you got to take care of your health now. But I'm also seeing that with this marriage, it's a marriage within yourself. It's a marriage within oneself. Like you have your divine masculine and you have your divine feminine. You have your feminine and masculine energies that are held within you. You know, sometimes we get too out of a whack. When I was talking about that stability, that balance, those scales, sometimes the feminine gets up a little higher than the masculine, or the masculine gets a little bit higher than the feminine. And with this toil and labor, that's definitely giving me masculine energy. And like I said, that's that stress. You're doing too much. You're not finding the balance and like keeping yourself at a homeostasis side, you know. Because with the mature woman, you could be somebody that's a little older that has neglected your health because you've been doing for everybody else and the other. Or you just could have an old soul, but you're doing too much and you need to take care of you because message, then that's that air energy again. That's that mental, that's that communicative. Like, I don't know, you might even get a message from a doctor or a message from somebody like, hey, you know, it's time for you to take care of you. It's time to take care of X, Y, and Z because we found something. We did a test. We did that exploration test and we found something. And it's time for you to wake up and it's time for you to make some changes in your life because we want you around. We want you around. All right. That's the message today, baby. And this last deck, just to let you know, this is the Fender Kipper. And like I said, all of these decks I've used today are going to be linked down in my Amazon store. So you can check those out. And I just want you to be your best you because I want to keep seeing you. I really do. I want you to still come around for your girl because we got a lot of living to do, baby. But we got to do these changes so that we can keep on living. I mean, I feel like we need to take some trips. We need to do some we got a lot of worlds to explore. And in order to do that, we got to take care of ourselves, baby. We got to. All right, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do for your girl. Like, share, subscribe. Like, it's a whole vibe over here, yo. We Liddy 5000. I know people don't say lit, but I don't care. This is my channel. This is what I want to do. But anyway, yeah, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you know the next time I put up some new for you. Because, you know, we like the new, baby. We do. All right. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm. If you're in a part of the world where it's cool like me. All right, bye.